at our field of 12. Some rookies, but as well as some veteran names. Vanessa Torres, Mariah Duran, but then you see young Megan Guy, and of course we can't count out Alexis Sablon.
Right. So yeah,
we can't count out Alexis Sablon.
Right. So yeah, like you said, we've got some veterans and some newbies. We've got a big variety from all around the world, which is huge because in the past it's been a lot of just U.S. riders.
And it should be noted, Lindsay, that as we see Samaria Brevard about to drop in for our first run of the final, Lacey Baker, someone that we thought might win this thing outright, unfortunately going down with an injury at practice yesterday.
Yeah, it is really unfortunate not to see Lacey out here, but I'm sure she's out there supporting the girls, and this is going to be an awesome contest.
And the women's skateboard street final begins. Brevard dropping in for run number 1.
Off to a great start here. Oh.
Just as you said it.
I know, did I jinx her? Oh.
You know, talking to a lot of the ladies out there, they said that Samaria has really grown a lot this year, and they can really tell that in her skating. She's probably skating better than ever.
Yeah, she is. She's so powerful in her skating, and she just seemed very poised and focused. And unfortunately, that's not showing right this second. Maybe she has a little nerves. I hope we can see a better showing from her in her second run. Hopefully she gets the jitters out.
It's her 5th X Games appearance. She's yet to find a podium, but you talk about the jitters. It's tough enough being the first drop-in at any event. How about the X Games under the lights here in our brand new home as the first to drop in, but she closes out. So Samaria will hopefully try to clean things up and run number 2, but how about this for an ender?
Nice back one. She just has so much style. Like I said, so much power.
Right. Left no doubt about that one.
She's looking a little bummed, but hopefully that'll just motivate her for the next run.
Having been here before on the vert side, when you don't put out that first run that you were hoping for, how are you able to sort of just block that out and move forward?
Some people can have it fuel them, and other people it gets in their head. So you just have to figure out what works best for you in a contest situation and stick with that.
This is her 11th X Games appearance. Hard to believe she's already 30 years old. She has won this event 3 times. She also has 2 silver medals. She is extraordinary. She is Alexis Sablon.
Oh, starting out a nice kickflip over that gap. Nice front board. Now she's one that gets really nervous before a contest. So it's really cool to see that she's landing her first few tricks so far. Nice A-frame lip slide.
Alexis last winning X Games gold back in 2015 in Austin.
Yeah, you know what? She did really well with the jam formats because it's less nerves. You're not like, oh, just do your run, and you can do one thing at a time. Let's kick flip up the Euro gap. So she's really killing it. Oh, nice kick flip. That would have really been a great ender for a run because landing everything is really important. You know, the judges look for consistency and staying on your board.
She was trying to get back there to give it one more shot, but she runs out of time. But if that's a preview of what's to come in run number 2, watch out, because if she lands that final trick, that's a podium contender.
I agree. I think that was a beautiful front board right there.
So after Brevard's 30, Alexis Sablon awaits her score, but I think she also knows and is prepared to bring it on run number 2.
As you can see by that high five from Letitia, there's a lot of good camaraderie between the women's street skaters, which is, I think it helps pump you up.
So a 75 for Sablon. That's a great look at the fans coming out and supporting here at US Bank Stadium. How about Haley Wilson, 15 years old. She is the youngest competitor in the field out of Australia. Welcome to the X Games, Haley.
Yeah, young Aussie, nice little feeble there. She's been working hard on her run, so hopefully she sticks the whole thing. 180 down the Euro gap. Oh.
Now, Haley had to qualify to get in. She earned this spot yesterday, so she probably knows this course as well as anyone at this point.
Nice slip slide on the boat. Oh, yeah, Ollie North. She looks like she's having fun out there. She's actually a really good snowboarder, too. I guess she goes to snowboard school in the winter. Ride slopestyle. Oh. That can be a little bit of an intimidating rail. Actually seems like it.
That's a tough one as we take another look. I gotta say, even though she doesn't end it, you can see her really kind of a sigh of relief. I mean, she put down a very strong run.
Yeah, she did. She was focused on using the whole course, which was great. I like how she used the boat there, that only north to flat. She's got a good fan club.
Absolutely.
That always feels good. Sometimes it makes you feel embarrassed, but sometimes it hypes you up.
It's a packed house out there. There you see Lacey Baker, who we wish would be out there competing. She's on the crutches, as we said. Unfortunately, an ankle injury sidelining her here tonight. A 62 for Haley Wilson, so a solid run one, but as we said, it's only 2 runs here in the final. You really have to go for broke and get these scores up. We'll see. We'll see if that holds up, but she can only go up from there. So we are 3 skaters in to our 12-woman final. Our next rider to drop in, another X Games rookie out of Palm Bay, Florida, 18 years old, Megan Guy.
Nice ollie over the gap to start her run off. Oh, board slide in the rail.
No problem with that rail.
Utilizing the whole course here. Oh, nice 50-50 on the boat.
And as we said before, the overall impression, the judges love to see that.
Oh, that was nifty. Fakey.
You see the mini claim right there.
Nice tray flip.
Again, this is an X Games rookie. This is her first run on the X Games stage.
Kick foot down.
How does she end it?
I love how she's hustling, really working to get as many tricks in as she can. She really did well utilizing the entire course, using all the different features, different transition and rails. Hopefully that's going to help her score.
And just simply put, the importance of staying on your board first go.
Yep, sticking an entire run is going to be huge for her. What is a switch boneless? Wow. That was rad.
It'll be interesting to see how the judges score that one. Defending gold medalist Pamela Rosa coming in, showing the support. A 67.66, so a solid first score for the rookie Guy. She takes over the 2nd place spot.
Oh, Letitia's next.
In her 14th X Games appearance, owner of 7 X Games medals, 3 of them gold. One of the most successful ladies doing it out there, repping Nike skateboarding, Leticia Buffoni.
180.
And she's just looked so flowy on this course, all practice leading into tonight's final.
I love how she's using these different features.
Yeah, to use that transition and then to come back.
No. Does that count? I mean, she kind of stuck it.
An uncharacteristic slip out, but she quickly gets back on her board.
Judges are looking for them to stay on their board. Even though she kind of stuck that one lip slide, she's definitely going to look for her 2nd run for today. Oh, beautiful, beautiful backflip.
And you just see the trick selection ratcheting up a little bit more. Oh, wow.
So that's definitely an awesome preview for what hopefully is to come in her 2nd run. If she can stick all of that stuff, we're going to see a high score from that.
If she can put that down, I don't know if there's going to be anyone sitting down in this stadium. I mean, that is a fantastic run if she can just clean a couple things up. So Buffoni will have to wait on the judges' score, but inevitably she'll be wanting to get back on the course for that 2nd and final run. She's not happy with herself. And it's Alexis Sablone still holding on to the lead with that 75.
Yeah, as you can see, Letitia doesn't have any weird tape or braces or anything going on this year, so she's healthy and she's ready, and I hope we can see that powerful run out of her in her second run.
Judges really taking their time with this one. A 66.33, so not terrible when you consider that there were a couple slip-ups there. That puts her into bronze medal position. So we have another relative newcomer, another Brazilian from Sao Paulo, Gabi Mazzetto. We saw her in 2015 at X Games Austin, where she finished in 7th place. Didn't see her last year. What does she have for X Games Minneapolis?
Oh no. She was really strong in the qualifiers. If she can stay on her board, we're going to see a really beautiful run out of her. Nice front board. You got to wonder if nerves are playing a part in any of these girls falling in their first runs.
And you can even tell where experience comes into play. Leticia goes down, she immediately pops back up and gets, the pace just feels a little slower with Gabi right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice. Oh.
And that's going to do it for Gabi's run one. Not what she was looking for, but that's why you get 2 attempts on this thing.
Absolutely. So she's won.
So Gabi Mazzetto, run one officially in the books. We'll await her score, but as we said before, it really is it's a teenage takeover. We've got 2 15-year-olds, a 17-year-old, Megan Guy 18, and then Gabi 19. Nearly half the field.
Our teens.
But that's really just a testament of 38.33, good enough for 5th place. I mean, that's a testament, too, to where street skating on the women's side is going.
Absolutely. It shows that new blood's coming in and that the next generation is here.
Absolutely. So our next skater to drop in made her X Games debut last year in Austin when she finished in 8th place out of Tokyo, Japan, Aori Nishimura.
Aori destroyed the qualifier yesterday. She has got some tricks up her sleeve.
Yeah, she was our top-ranked qualifier to get in here today, and hopefully this run one will show you why.
Oh, that was a beautiful crooked grind.
It should be noted, Lindsay.
Fibo on the boat.
Japan very well represented at this X Games Minneapolis on the skate side. Moto Shibata winning gold in vert yesterday.
Yes, the women's park, women's street, taking over. Oh.
Wow, Aori is quietly putting together a sneaky good run.
Yes. I had no idea she was 15, actually. She has got a bright future.
Wow.
That's a big rail.
Lindsay, she had it timed perfectly.
Exactly. Sometimes, you know, you'll have someone filming you or just with a stopwatch so that you can get your run and the timing perfectly. And the people who are out there doing that definitely have contest experience, and it shows because she ended and that was her last trick rather than looking frantic like, oh, what do I do?
Right. Dare I ask, do we have a new leader?
I would say yes, but I'm not a judge. So
no, you're not.
Don't ask me.
An 87.66. You were right anyway. Nishimura overtaking Sablone into the top spot. Oh my goodness. What a great run for Aori. Now the pressure is really on the rest of this field with some of the big names still to drop in, including our next skater making her 14th X Games appearance. You hear her having to follow that up. Vanessa Torres. She has 4 X Games medals, including a gold medal in her X Games debut at Park in LA in 2003. Wow.
Yes, that was awesome. That was a long time ago, and she has been doing CrossFit. She's super strong right now. Oh, beautiful. bump to fake. You see, she's using the whole course. She didn't just do a little turn right there. She threw in a trick on that quarter pipe. That definitely helps her score. It's an opportunity for points.
Few look like they're having as much fun out on the course as Vanessa. She's so reactionary and with her facial expressions throughout every trick. Final 10 seconds.
Has always had such rad style. And always got a good attitude. Well, she's definitely going to look for her second run today, but hopefully she got some jitters out too. That was definitely a hard run to follow of Aori's.
I mean, we talk about the teenage takeover, and she's one of the older ones out here at 30 years old, but again, she came out here at 16 years old to win a gold medal in her X Games debut back in the day. So she knows what that type of pressure is like.
Definitely. She's one of the last few from back then that's still kicking.
58.66 for Vanessa, good enough for 6th place. If you're just joining us, welcome to the Women's Skateboard Street Final. We've got 12 skaters out here putting down 2 runs on this course. We count the best score. Winner skates away with the gold medal. Here's Julia Bruckler out of Austria.
Nice 360 flip up the Euro gap. And she's coming backwards. Let's see what she's got for us. Switch 50-50. Now when you go backwards like that and you go against your normal stance and do a trick, you're going to get a lot more points that way because it's very difficult to do that.
And it should be noted, Lindsay, that she actually had surgery on her right ankle earlier this year in January. Said she did it on just a basic flat bar trick.
I feel like sometimes the little tricks are what get you. Nice 50-50. She did have that fall, but this is a pretty strong run. She's getting a lot of tricks in. She's using different types of terrain in the park.
So Julia Bruckler's first run in the books. As you said, a lot of tricks put down in this run. Maybe for her it becomes more about quantity than quality. Not to take anything away, how about rocking the Vikings tank top here at the home of the Minnesota Vikings? I like that. A 70 all the way up to 3rd place, bronze medal position. Bruckler goes. So a very solid showing for the Austrian skater. And as we said before, with Lacey Baker out, we had to go to our first alternate. And here she is, Kate Shenglia out of Moscow, Russia. And she was absolutely tearing up this course the last couple of days.
She sure was. She is a pint-sized ripper. She has so much pop.
Wow!
Look at that. Pop, shove it over the gap. Oh, fakie ollie.
Again, skating in our qualifier yesterday, you could say she has the advantage of having more reps on this course than most.
Oh, now they shove it down the bank. So she's utilizing every opportunity to do a trick wherever she can, which is just going to stack up her points. Nice 50-50.
And how about just the psyche of, as of this morning, she didn't think that she was skating in this. All of a sudden, it turns out that Lacey is not skating. Can you just flip the switch like that?
It is really hard, and she took it hard yesterday when she didn't quite make the cut. She was really disappointed in herself, and she was so bummed. So to turn it around and magically now be in must have been tough. She came out swinging, and then she fell a few times, but if we can see a solid run out of her, we can see a big score.
But there you see that pop. That's textbook right there.
Yeah. And the A-frame rail. Nice board slide. She definitely hung on to that one. But look at her face. She's stoked.
Kate was at the 2015 X Games where she finished in 11th. We didn't see her last year, so a 47.66 87.66, good enough for 8th place, but putting some pressure on her to deliver on her final run. Well, Mariah Duran is up next. Let's hear how she stays motivated to push the progression of women's skateboarding when she's at home in Albuquerque.
Professional skateboarder. I grew up in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The skate scene is really cool here. We kind of just vibe off of everybody. We all just want to skate, have fun. So super stoked to live here. Having skating in my life kind of teaches you like commitment and confidence. You have to like believe in yourself. It just motivates you to like think that you can do most of anything you put your mind to. I keep motivated by like trying to break the gender barrier. I don't really think I'm a girl when I'm on a skateboard. Just think of next
year.
She's been skating really solid in practice.
Should be noted, Mariah's family out here, they threw a flapjack fundraiser in an Applebee's in Albuquerque to raise the money, the funds to get them out here to US Bank Stadium. So a really awesome story to have that support out here for her.
Absolutely. They drove out as a family from Albuquerque. I think it took them about 2 days. So it's really cool for her to have that support here.
And again, the challenge from being a relative newcomer as she was 2 years ago, then to all of a sudden making that podium last year, now there's this pressure to not only repeat that, but how do you best it? That's a lot to put on a 20-year-old like Mariah Duran.
It is. It's definitely a lot of pressure, and it shows that she might be feeling that pressure and that anxiety.
So let's take another look at Mariah's first run.
She missed that feeble there on the A-frame rail, but she stuck to it and stuck it anyway. It was board slide, which is awesome. Sometimes people don't hang on to it, so it shows that she's committed and that she wants to do this.
Right, the trick selection is there. Just comes down to execution for her on the final attempts. Well, rounding out our group of 12, she is our defending gold medalist from X Games Austin last year. She also won a gold medal in Oslo in 2016. Strictly put, she coming in on fire, Lindsay, and that is Pamela Rosa. I think we're hard-pressed to find a more consistent skater in this field.
Absolutely, she's very consistent. She knows how to put together a run and stay on her board.
And as we say it,
I should just probably stop talking about consistency.
She does the exact opposite. Very uncharacteristic of Pamela Rosa, but let's see if she can regain momentum.
See, but you can tell that she knows contest. She's hustling. She's getting in as many tricks as she can. Nice lip slide. Oh, that was beautiful. That feeble. She's solid. That fall's gonna hurt her a little, but she's putting down some tricks. Backside board slide down that rail. That rail's actually a gap to rail, so it's a little bit intimidating.
It's not just the back-to-back golds with her. When we talk about consistency, she also earned a silver medal in 2015 and a silver in 2014. In 6 X Games, she already has 4 X Games medals. She's looking for a replay on the Jumbotron going, what happened? What did I do?
There's that gap to rail. Nice, super solid board slide.
A 67.33, so Pamela's got some things to clean up there, but to put her all the way into 5th place with that run has to be encouraging for her, because we know and we've come to expect a certain level of skating from her that we'll for sure see in run number 2. But it's all about Nisha Mura, our current leader, with that 87.66. Final run time when we return. Harris, who's with a special guest.
Yeah, I do have a special guest, guys. I'm here with Lacey Baker, but unfortunately, you've come undone during practice. What's going on?
Oh, I just had a little ankle roll when I was warming up yesterday, so I had this injury pre-existing in January, and I've been kind of recovering from it. So I just kind of re-injured the same thing, but it's not looking too bad. I think I'll be back in about a month or so.
Well, hopefully we can see you back here soon.
Yeah, and I'm happy to be out here and support and watch all the homies, because it's what it's all about. So
that's one thing. I've seen you up here. You're hugging everyone. You're involved still. You've got a big smile on your face. It must be good to be up here.
Yeah, of course. It's rad to watch. I mean, I've grown up skating with all of these girls, and it's just like, we're like all family, so it's cool. I'm happy to be here.
We'll get better, and we hope to see you out there soon.
Word. Thank you.
Thank you, Corbin. It's neat to see her in such high spirits because given that injury and the expectations that we had for her coming into this, it was really disheartening. I think just for us as fans to know that she was not in here, but you can see she's here to support, and that's really neat.
Yeah, she's always been super supportive of everybody. I've been skating with her since, I don't know, we were preteens.
So it's Aori Nishimura leading the way, but it's time for final runs here in the women's street final. Who's going to skate away with medals? Here's Samaria Brevard dropping in for her second and final attempt. She's sitting in 11th place right now. Did not have a good first run. We chalked it up to nerves as she was the first one to drop in here in tonight's final.
Oh, beautiful. She's got 3 tricks under her belt. She looks like she's hustling.
Already looking miles better than what we saw in attempt number 1.
She's utilizing the whole course and all the different strange features, and she's definitely a little shaky on her landings, but that could be nerves again. Oh! Hustle.
Final 10 seconds for Samaria.
This one's for the fans.
Yes!
So awesome!
And she stomps it right before the buzzer.
You do not see any other girls doing tray flips that beautiful down that many stairs. Here it is in slow-mo.
Oh my
so
gosh.
proper.
That is how it's done. I don't know where that's going to put her, Lindsay, but that trick alone, an 84.66, it takes her all the way from 11th to 2nd place.
Oh, so rad. You can see the love from all the other riders who are just so stoked for her to land that trick.
I was just going to say that trick alone had to put her on the podium, even with little slip-ups. And she does it. Wow, that was amazing.
I'm seriously just grinning from ear to ear about that trick.
Well, there you see Alexis Sablone, and as if Alexis wasn't busy enough, she spent a day at a Navy facility on Coronado Island to experience a whole new type of training. Check it out.
Hi guys, I'm Chief Explosive Ordnance Disposal Technician Carrie Peakstock. I'm here with professional skateboarder and X Games gold medal
Training.
Right? I think if Alexis didn't do any tricks on that, she would come out swinging without that thing on.
So Alexis Sablone currently in bronze medal position as she steps off just over the gap.
Beautiful front board, though. She doesn't let that slight fall shake her up.
And if Samaria's run taught us anything, you can have a little bit of a slip-up if you can finish strong.
Absolutely. Oh. Falling on that A-frame rail. I think she was looking for a lip slide.
And it appears that Alexis is probably going to have to hold on to her first run score and hope that nobody...
Oh
my gosh.
What?
Whoa. Just as I was about to say, hoping that no one would bump her, she's going to try.
Oh, please
try it one more time, please,
beautiful.
Alexis.
Oh. Still smiling, though.
Unable to put that down. Third place is where she will stay. She was in that silver medal position until Brevard jumped up and knocked her down into bronze medal position. But there you see Aori, our current leader, with that 87.66. Yeah, so she'll hold on to a run 1 score. So Aori right now has that 84.3, or excuse me, Brevard has the 84.66. Aori has an 87.66. Both of those scores would have actually earned gold last year. Pamela Rosa won with an 84.33 in Austin in 2016. So that shows how much the progression and level has gone up. I only tell you that. Sometimes I geek out on the medals, but also it should be noted, Lindsay Adams-Hawkins-Pastrana has 8 X Games medals. That's the most skateboard medals of any woman in X Games history. So I know you have an appreciation for the hardware.
Absolutely, and I actually didn't know that fact.
No, come on.
Seriously. Nice 50-50 in. She's holding on this run.
Just go into the room wherever you have the medals and just count them.
Oh, she was doing so well in that run.
So Haley Wilson had put down a very solid 62 on run number 1.
Kick flip.
And the wheels seem to be coming off a bit for her on her final attempt. But again, she's making her X Games debut here today.
Doing it for the crowd. Doing it for the crowd. Oh, almost. Nice to see the persistence, though. Dedication there.
But a great day for Haley regardless. As we said, an X Games rookie. She put down her first run. I don't know what more you could ask for.
Ollie over the Euro after the ledge there. Yeah, you know, and she qualified from the qualifier, so she had a good showing in qualifying to get her in here, and she should be proud of where she made it here in her rookie year.
Yeah, we keep saying, oh, well, the girls that skated in the qualifier, that gives them an advantage because they've gotten more reps on that course. While that is true, exhaustion does have to come into play. I mean, they've basically skated in 2 consecutive days of contests.
Right, and that's not normal for them. Usually it's a one-day contest, so absolutely you can have some fatigue there.
Megan Guy, sitting in 5th place, had that 67.66. If she wants to jump up into podium position, she would have to knock off Sablone's 75.
As you can see, she's using all the features there. She did that 180, then the Smith stall, and now down the big rail there. Oh, nice. Nice crooked grind on the boat. She really is utilizing the entire course here. Here she comes, switch, boneless again. That is such a sick trick.
Still has plenty of time to skate with here.
Oh, just stepping off the tray flip. Still smiling. She was actually a character in the Woodward TV show this year.
And she just graduated from high school in May. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Here's your diploma.
Here's your diploma
and
now.
Invite to X Games. So Megan unable to stay on her board there, but still a great showing with some
here's that switch boneless again. I'm a fan of that. I want to go learn that now.
I can't even believe I'm here.
See?
You heard
awesome.
her. You are, Megan, and something tells me you're going to be here for a very long time. 5th place is where she will stay. She does not make a podium in her X Games debut, but still very impressive skating. How about this, Letitia Buffoni? The heavy favorite coming into this contest. Sits in 7th place. She had trouble staying on her board. What can she do, Lindsay, to get in the podium?
I'm holding my breath.
Well, we need you to talk.
Right. Sorry. Okay, I'm breathing. Oh, nice 5-0. She's using the course a little differently than everybody else has. Nice backside disaster on the quarter there instead of just turning.
Yeah, you can
slide down that big gap to rail.
She's not afraid of the transition on this course.
Oh, nice crooked grind. Oh, Letitia, I want to see this.
Final 20 seconds for Buffoni.
Oh, lip slide!
She stomps the lip slide. Still 10 seconds to go.
Here she goes, hopefully with that big 180 over the boat again. Oh, no!
see her trying so bad to hurry to get one more in. She doesn't do it. But now the question becomes, Lindsay, even with that miss at the end, is that enough to push her up in the top 3?
I kind of feel like it was. She had a really strong run before that. We'll see what the judges have to do.
And look
beautiful. She has a sort of similar rail at her home park now, so I bet that's helping out.
It's just absolutely assaulting that rail. And look at this, if she could just right away.
So close. She wanted it. Her toes were hanging on.
I would not want to be a judge on this one because she doesn't end it, but an 82. And that puts Buffoni all the way into the bronze medal position, knocking out Sablone. Wow. I can only imagine now, had she landed that ender, where that would have put her.
I know.
My goodness. So with that, Leticia puts herself back into podium contention. Will she stay there is the question, with still a lot of skaters left to drop in for their second attempt. Here's Gabby Mazzetto. She's sitting in 11th place.
One of our youngins.
Yeah, one of our 5 teenagers in the field. Gabby, 19 years old.
Nice front board. Hanging on this run. Oh.
Gabby trying to replace that 38.33.
Oh, that was beautiful. Front feeble.
But again, a lot of stepping off the board. I'm not sure the judges want to see that.
Yeah, I think the judge. Oh, Benny over the boat. That's an old school trick. Loving it. Yeah, you know, I think that when they flow and they just continuously skate, not only is that giving you more opportunity for more points because you're moving quicker rather than stepping off your board, but it shows that you have the capability of putting together a run, and I think that helps.
So a 53.66 jumps up her score, jumps up a spot, but she will not be getting into a podium position.
Oh, there's our leader.
Our current leader, she put down a monstrous 87.66. And US Bank Stadium collectively is a fan of this young Japanese skater. She took the lead early and she has not looked back yet. Can she up the ante and give herself even more breathing room, Lindsay?
I think she'll push it, and I think she's going to go for more points here. Oh, that is such a beautiful cricket run.
There's so much confidence in her skating.
Absolutely. You would not guess that she's 15. I sure didn't. Feeble on the boat. Using all the different features. Nice. Frontside feeble down the A rail, which you don't see, A-frame rail. You don't see a lot of the skaters going down it.
Final 10 seconds for Aori.
Lip slide. See if she can throw a big trick for the end here. Big lip slide. Hanging on her entire run. As you can see, that trick ended right at the last second.
Again,
so like I said before, she timed it. She is on it, and she is definitely knows how to skate a contest.
I don't know if it's the course or just growing over growing over a year.
Another lip side on.
But I just look at her skating at Austin last year at X Games. She finished 8th. You watch her today, she was in complete control. I can't believe that she came in 8th place last year. I got to go back and watch that contest, watching her skate again today.
Absolutely. A lot of growing into her skating has happened in the last year, it looks like.
An 86, so just off the benchmark she put down on her first run. That's okay. She won't get penalized. First place is where she will stay. Vanessa Torres, she's in 9th place. Trying to best that 58.66 if she wants to get in a podium position. She's got to best Leticia's 82 on the dot.
Oh no. Missing that backside tail, but cruising around. She's always had a very laid back style.
We saw her earn a bronze at X Games Austin 2015, and it was an 11-year gap between medals. And then she went and got another bronze at X Games Oslo 2016.
She tore her ACL in September last year, so she's been working hard to recover from that. Doing a lot of CrossFit. She looks really strong, really happy. She got here a little late. She missed some of the practices due to some missed flights. So she didn't get quite as much time on the course as the other girls, but styling nonetheless.
So Vanessa Torres' day is over. Not what she was looking for there on her second attempt. Just an 11.66. So she'll hold on to her first run score. 9th place is where she will stay. So Julia Brookler was sitting in that bronze medal position for a minute. Looking pretty good. Got a lot of tricks in her first run, but then Brevard and Buffoni came and really stomped out big runs. So what can Julia Brookler do to take it the next level and get this score up? She's going to need something in the 80s to get back into the top 3.
Absolutely. She's going to need to stick her whole run, that's for sure. Oh, no. Can I just stop talking about them sticking their whole run?
Right
Every
out
time I
the
say
gate.
it, they fall. I didn't say stick to the concrete. I said stick your run. But there's that switch 50-50. You don't see any girls doing switch tricks like that.
Right.
So she does have the tech skills, but if you can't stay on, you're not going to get the score you need.
Her style very calculated, though. She's methodical as she approaches each obstacle. There's a lot of concentration with her. Really the polar opposite of what we just saw with Vanessa Torres'
Yeah,
style.
exactly. Oh, that was awesome. Smith grind on the
Yeah,
ledge.
that new wrinkle into run number 2.
Not looking happy with her performance, but it was a good showing. Some good tricks that other girls weren't doing.
Well, already she's in a better position than she's ever been before at X Games. Her previous best finish was 7th. She's sitting in 5th right now. A 66.33, so 5th is where Brookler will stay. And now our lone Russian skater in the field, Kate Chenglia, 26 years old, came in at 11th at X Games Austin 2015. She was an alternate, taking over when Lacey Baker went down. Scored a 47.66 on her first run.
Oh. Nice ollie down the stairs. She's got a lot of pop in those little legs.
Yeah, Kate just 5 feet tall.
Oh.
Doesn't look like it's going to happen, but it should be noted, no Russian has ever earned a medal at an X Games skateboarding event. So
Shaky Bigfoot.
there was potential history on her shoulders, but this isn't the run that she's looking for. That one was for US Bank. That one was for the stadium. After the buzzer. And she shrugged her shoulders. Kate, you didn't even know you were skating in this until a few hours ago as she embraces Mariah Duran, our next skater to drop in. It's a great look at this course. It's amazing to have everything under the roof here at X Games Minneapolis. So there's just 2 skaters left to drop in here in our final. Mariah Duran earned a silver last year.
Yeah, both these next skaters, I think, have a chance of knocking out the winner. So we'll see if they can hold it together. Nice people down the A-frame rail.
Already a cleaner run, 2 tricks in, than what we saw from attempt number 1.
Oh. She usually does that hard flip there and then does a late shove it after. Nice board slide down the rail. She's still holding it together. She has time to throw some big tricks, so let's see what she's got.
Last 10 seconds for Mariah. What has she got? Oh,
kickflip front board. That would have been awesome to see.
took a little too much time to get there. So Mariah Duran was sitting in 12th place. This was definitely a better run than what we saw out of attempt number 1. But it won't be enough for her to defend her silver or even get back on the podium.
Big board slide down that rail. Hanging on at the end there.
And then there was one. Our defending gold medalist will be our last skater to drop in. There you see Aori. Will she get that gold medal?
No, she's our leader, and well, at least she's silver no matter what. At least the silver guarantees her.
And Brevard are at least guaranteed medals. The only one that could be bumped out entirely, Letitia Buffoni. Here's Pamela Rosa trying to defend her gold medal.
Front Smith down that big rail, hustling. Oh, nice nose grind.
If Pamela won here today, it would be the first 3-peat in over a decade women's skateboard streak.
Wow. Lip slide down that gap to rail. Nice axle stall.
So far, so good. Lindsay, what do you think?
Oh, compared to the other run, I think she could take it. Here she goes, her board slide down the big rail.
Final 10 seconds, she's hustling.
Kickflip up the Euro gap, hanging on. Oh.
She's got time for one more if she can push it.
Feeble down the rail. So do we wonder, did the judges count that because she was...
The takeoff was technically after the buzzer.
So does that run without that trump Aori's?
And now we wait. Aori Nishimura is our current leader. Pamela Rosa is our defending gold medalist. Was that enough to get back on top?
Here's a second look at that big backside board slide down that gap to rail. Another angle.
You see the hyper focus in her eyes. It's runs like that that has made her a podium mainstay for the last couple of years. What are the judges going to do?
So nerve-wracking.
An 80.33.
Oh my goodness.
Not enough to get on the podium, and with that, Aori Nishimura earns her very first X Games medal, and it's gold.
Oh, Japan is taking over, and it's awesome.
Wow.